All like this, breaking news. Make I drink water, my throat clear. As I declare you like this, the matter what they boss everywhere now, so like this, so. Una presido, emi local one of Africa, of your what I talk about. Una presido now don't right to Senate. Yes, now. Una president right to Senate. They seek for support for military intervention for Niger matter. So, I don't know what you about to this Niger matter. Oh, if they find military intervention for Niger matter, I will give them the footage. Just wait. Number 2, now big. Festus Keyamo people. Una family, Festus Keyamo family members, all your friends and well-wishers, all of them, congratulations, hallelujah, God of any do for Festus Keyamo. Because my first, one nearly they cried. What did they happen? Baba said first batch of ministers will not see Festus Keyamo. He says second batch, you don't see Festus Keyamo. We don't say Festus Keyamo family members, they don't go they fast and pray, they kabash, rebubu, risha banaba. As I declare you so, report they fall out of this one. I be gay like this so. Me look on he don't recall one of the names where he sent go Senate for this ministerialist matter. He don't cancel the woman name, replace him with Festus Keyamo. Festus Keyamo, oh yeah. Baba need to they use that in the work. Baba he try. Now to the first update, which is that Niger matter. So you already hear the full gist. We don't know tip Niger and Nigeria. We don't the hardship already this much in this country. We don't define war join hardship. Listen. He said President Bola Tinubu has written to the Senate seeking its support for military intervention against the military junta in the Niger Republic. He also sought the backing of the legislature on the cutting off of electricity on the country. Voila. The Punch had reported that Niger's democratically elected president, Mohamed Bazoum, was toppled by his guards. Tinubu, Nigeria's president and the chairman of ECOWAS, had on Sunday met with some fellow ECOWAS leaders to discuss appropriate ways to restore democracy in Niger. The leaders of the West African regional bloc met to discuss sanctions to be placed against the military personnel who toppled Bazoum on July 26, 2023. The president's letter read, "Political situation in Niger. Following the unfortunate political situation in Niger Republic, culminating in the overthrow of its president, ECOWAS, under my leadership, condemned the coup in its entirety and resolved to seek the return of the democratically elected government in a bid to restore peace. ECOWAS convened a meeting and came out with a communique. The president further sought support for military build-up and redeployment of personnel for military intervention to enforce compliance of the military junta in Niger should they remain recalcitrant." That's a daddy there. Daddy, you want to go? Where did they go? Closure and monitoring of all land borders with the Niger Republic and reactivating of the border drilling exercise. Cutting off electricity supply to the Niger Republic. Mobilizing international support for the implementation of the provisions of the ECOWAS communique. Preventing the operation of commercial and special flights into and from Niger Republic. Blockade of goods in transit to Niger, especially from Lagos and eastern seaports, he added. Tinubu also told the Senate that the country was embarking on sensitization of Nigerians and Nigerians on the imperative of these actions, particularly via social media. Baba carry this Niger matter for head, though. Like I said, they take carry our Nigeria matter for head. Nigeria for do better. Now only God go help us. I beg now how we do. Now Jaja will do it for our own. No one make the Koko carry bege beat us for this country. I think God beg will not get power to fight bege. Now this kind of one they wanted to see. Now want to do senior brother. Now Nana no one say I be big brother for Africa. I beg go, I don't feel run. Ha! I beg go to the second gist, which is this Keyamo matter. They hear me, listen carefully. Hey, that big bay. He said this was revealed when the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, read out a letter by the President at Friday's plenary session, which is this morning, today. This came moments before the fourth round of screening commenced with a former governor of Osun State, Adigboyega Oyetola, who mounted the podium at about 12:14 p.m. Those awaiting screening also include former Governor Simon Lalong of Plateau State, Bello Matawale of Zamfara, and Atiku Bagudu of Kebbi. Others include all these names. In fact, the name too many. I'm not reading the name by myself. Not going to distress me. Shetty's name was, however, withdrawn from the supplementary list of ministerial nominee. The session was preceded by 3 others, starting on Monday with the screening of 14 out of the first batch of ministerial nominees, including 28 names forwarded by the President last Thursday. Those screened included former Governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, Abubakar Kyari from Borno State, Nkiruka, Bello, Sani Abubakar, Badaru Abubakar. Others includes all those names there. So, the Senate on Tuesday screened 9 nominees, including ex-governor Nasser El-Rufai of Kaduna, David Umahi of Ebonyi, Wale Edun Uche, Stella Adebayo, Ekpo Hanatu, and Musa. The exercise resumed on Wednesday with the screening of presidential spokesman Dele Alake, senior advocate of Nigeria Lateef Fagbemi, Mohammed Idris, Ali Pate, and Doris Uzoka. Later, the chief of staff to the president, Femi Gbajabiamila, submitted Tinubu's supplementary ministerial list with 19 nominees to the Senate. Section 147, subsection 3 of the 1999 Constitution mandates the president to appoint at least 1 minister from each of the 36 states. However, 11 states, which is those states where they there, and the FCT don't have ministerial nominees yet. So that's the same with the expect maybe we can still bring some list. But the thing I'm saying now, they don't settle Keyamo for all the work we do that time. But Keyamo try you. So kind of things with Keyamo defend for national TV. We pay about the shame to defend. I remember that time they talk about this case of forfeiture, where they say Baba forfeit $460,000 to US government because of money laundering and drug this thing. Keyamo say no. He said it is his bank account that was arrested, not him. That's what God. When I hear you're weak. Not the way some of these men who go fit talk for money. So as now we don't settle Keyamo now. What of FFK? Yeah, I'm not gonna settle that guy. He says to talk. You know, he's to Baba, people defend you, they try you. All those guys they try. At least go see find a small thing now. FFK. I bet go also your at least Keyamo don't prayer don't work now or anything with you don't know that juju prayer we use. We be say for them to say name we Baba don't first submit. He call cancel the other person, one person name just to put Keyamo inside. Baba, that's the way they use the work. FFK, if I be you now, I'll go meet Keyamo. May show you road. May tell you things you use. Because this is not be like clear eye. Not be like clear eye. No. Anyway, just thank God for everything.